Illnoiseent Radio is going down, baby. Oh yeah, we got to tune in right quick. Let everybody know.
Your bitch wanna party with a savage. Say no more savage in the Aston. Yeah. High end cars.
What's going on out there, Triple E? It's your boy Marcus Kelly, man, and it's going down. I got my special guest in the house right now, man, my co-host, the man himself, Russell in Motion. What's poppin', Russell?
Yo, man, this is the very special day in Dallas, Texas, man. This is Bring a White Boy to Work Day.
Yeah,
yo, what up?
Bring a White Boy to Work Day, and it's going down. This is my friend Russell in Motion, and you may have seen him all around the Triple D helping artists out, man, getting them to where they need to be. And if you're one of those artists out there that need some help, man, holler at my boy. I'm sure he got some good connects for you, man. For real, man. So, Russell, what brings you by today, man?
Well, this is what's going down, man. There's a lot of stuff being birthed in Dallas. And one of the connections, right, is just God just be bringing me great people. And this brother by the name of Anderson, this dude is like real royalty. He's from Nigeria, and he is celebrating his 10th year of being in the music industry in America by bringing Afrobeat artists from Africa and booking them in shows all around America and in Canada. And it's building bridges because, he's a young brother. He's an Aries like me. So he got love in him, man. And what he want to do is build the bridge of love between the Africans and the African Americans, man, because we need to break that Willie chip that separates all the people of Africa from the motherland to bring them back together. And that's why I'm connected with him, because I met him at this show called the FREMA, which is the African Music Magazine Awards, like the Grammys for Africa, right?
Right. And
I dig what he was doing, and me, man, when I network, man, I'm gonna get up in your face, yo, this was Russell, how you doing? I got these connects, and he was liking how I moved. He's like, yo, man, can you get me connection in the African American community? I said, well, the first stop is got to be Power 214, because this is like a bedrock in the community. You've been doing this for a minute, and you bring, you show a lot of love to a lot of people in Dallas that want to start radio shows. And this builds wealth in the community because, white media has really not really wanted to bring people in. So why wait on white media? Create your own shit. And that's why I respect what you're doing here.
Already. And by the way, it's Illnoiseent. Power 214 is our big brother station where I actually branched out from a while back when me and my partner T-Love had started some shows over there. And shout out to Power 214, by the way, my partner T-Love. He's right across the hall if you guys want to know. He's in the other building, I think building 4, if you guys want to stop by there. But this is Illnoiseent, and we're always doing things for the community, man. That's what we do, you know what I'm talking about? We show love to everyone. We were just out at Big T today. We had the book signing for Rick Ross.
What?
Freeway Rick Ross.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, we had him and Pimpin' Ken there, and he had his new artists out there. I mean, it was real nice, man. At Bushy's shop down there in Big T has a music shop where they sell CDs and stuff there.
Oh yeah, I know. And, I think Rick Ross actually stopped at a junior high with the urban specialist.
Yes, he said that at one of the schools in Oak Cliff, by the way.
Yeah, it's like this dude, this is where you turn a negative into a positive.
Exactly. That's something I told him also.
I mean, if even if whatever religion or whatever, a lot of people we persecute people, we never let them get back up. But if you look in the Bible, every one of them people was crooked.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the most powerful people in the Bible, Paul, was the biggest murderer of Christians.
Yeah.
So it's like we can't be throwing people away. There's so much talent that's locked up in the prisons and stuff. So, yeah, I dig what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, a lot of people get the book thrown away at them, with these judges. I was wondering, is there a law, for excessive sentencing, because some of this stuff is just ridiculous. I just seen an article where this young guy had kissed this girl at a club, and he kissed her and she wasn't carded at the club. So they made him a sexual predator.
Wow.
And they gave him a lot of time in jail just for kissing the girl And
Wow.
they didn't, it wasn't his fault they didn't call it at the club. You
Right.
know? So I was like, the judge could have saw that as, you know, and been a little more lenient than
Right.
you know, to, you know, make him a pedophile. Now you got to have that for the
Hold
rest
on,
of his
hold on.
life.
Hold on, let me stop you there, man. The judicial system wasn't made for black folks.
Man,
That's
I know.
why we need more black folks in the judicial system.
True.
In Dallas, we got, in Houston, I think they had a whole baseball team of sisters that are now judges. And that's what we need is more lawyers, more judges, more DAs. Because, you know, you saw what happened. After that lady got beat down in Deep Ellum, they tried to bring charges against her.
But that was the black woman who tried to bring charges against him.
Well, but look at her, man. She's still in Dallas. And you got the city council, but the ones that run Dallas is the citizens council. So it's still, you know, like a plantation situation, but we working into the system. She's working like David Brown. He was working in the system. But you know, see what happened? You know, the community, and that's what's so dope about Dallas, is we are getting to where we know how to do it without being violent. You know, we can do it the right way, and we shame the police into saying, you know, the DA is like, hell, I am not bringing charges against that woman. After she could have got killed by that white dude.
I mean, like, that was ridiculous. The guy just really overreacted. He really didn't have to hit the woman that hard. He didn't have to hit the woman at all. Then, you know, why did you even pull out a gun, you know, on the female?
Wait, see, that's that privilege. He felt like, well, she's just a black woman. Ain't nobody gonna say shit.
Wow.
So, you know, it's like if we don't build value in our people, then people will continue to look down and not even see value in that person. And you know, when you do that, then you can like the Germans look down on the Jews. They would like beat them down like a dog, and nobody would say nothing because, oh, well, they're just a Jew.
Yeah.
So until we start valuing, and it's happening, man, with the natural hair movement, you know, the Me Too movement, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement. Stay connected. I don't care what religion, man. That sister with the Black Lives Matter movement in the women's movement, she's connected to Farrakhan, right? And they try to say either you dissolve your relationship with Farrakhan or we're gonna go against you. She said, no, that's my brother. I love my brother.
I mean, why would they? I mean, what was that? What would that have to do with anything?
Come on now, Farrakhan, Malcolm X.
Wow.
Elijah Muhammad, we talking about Islam.
So they're trying to. Tell me this: do you think the government had something to do with the Nipsey Hussle situation?
I think the government got their fingers in everything, so it would not surprise me. But I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't let that overtake me, because at the end of the day, if you start with the conspiracy theories, you don't have action. You just talk about the conspiracy theory. So the action that we need to take is take up what he was doing. Don't let his movement die.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they killed Martin, then they killed Malcolm. They killed off the leaders of the black empowerment movement. So then they pacified them. You know, you give people some rights to where they're like, okay, now we can control them because they're calm. Now, fuck that. You know, study what he was doing. Continue what he was doing, support black-owned businesses, because at the end of the day, we can blame the government for killing Kennedy and Malcolm and Martin. That doesn't help the community. What helps the community is not hate, it's love. So that's one reason why because I love the community, you know. So I'm not gonna focus on the conspiracy. Yeah,
we'll have to build a community ourselves, you know. And I figure once they really see that we're trying to pull together, that they'll probably come along and help us. Now I say that, but I really don't believe that, because it's been many times that black organizations have come together and tried to better themselves in their community, and they were destroyed or treated like they were outsiders or something. So I really don't understand why it's so hard for us to build a community together without being, ridiculed.
Well, see, here's the thing. Back then, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have communication worldwide. melanated people are uniting worldwide, and you can't fake it. You can't fake the kind of stuff that happened back in the 30s. In 2018, you may have some individual situations that happened, but that's going to inspire. See, that's what you fuck up, because when you do that, you build the community. So now people are going to be emboldened to come together and do better things, and don't let it get cold. That's the thing. A lot of people say, "Well, man, that happened 2 years ago." You know, Ferguson happened how many years ago?
Yeah.
Look, least you forget may it happen again. So you stay hot on the movement.
Exactly. You have to, think about the things in the past so you can understand where you're going in the future. A lot of people don't believe that. But if you don't look at your history, then you're bound to repeat it. That's how I feel. A lot of people do the same shit over. The Bible says it's nothing new under the sun. A man bound to repeat it, because we always see we try to reincorporate what we've learned from someone or what we've seen before and make it now, bring it to the new light, but it's already been done. It's just a new twist to it. You know what I'm talking about? So what we need to do is actually, I like what everybody's doing, but I hate when people have to die in order for people to actually start standing up and realize the shit is fucked up, and we that we need to start coming together.
Well, actually, he didn't have to die. It was already happening.
Well, I'm not just talking about Nipsey, with Raw Lee's situation, with the other Bubba, the young boy that just died not too long ago. You have Yellow Beezy getting shot up, talking about all this drama, just to start waking people up. We don't really have to, it don't take all that.
But you know what, I think, I'm sorry, man, I got in it, because, we start to focus on the negative in the community, right? We don't think about Bonton Farms. Right? We don't think about urban specialists. Yeah. We don't think about a lot of the good things, right? So, and this what gets me upset, right? I got white privilege, all that, fuck it. I'm just saying that in the white community, you don't hear that. Because in the white community, what they do is they want to polish the image, because perception is key to everything. So if you have the perception there's no crime, if you have the perception that all your students will get straight A's, you're going to get investment, right? So if we walk around, like, I don't know if it's the Fulani or whatever, we walk around with our head up, our chest out, and we talk about, man, we doing some shit, man. Yeah. We got some good things. We got that little girl that's 9 years old that can already sing like Patti LaBelle. Yeah. We got brothers that are 10 years old in college, right? And it, that's boring. That doesn't make the news. If it don't bleed, it don't lead. But the thing is, man, if we start speaking positively about the good shit,
already,
I think that's the key. Love is gonna solve all the problems. Yeah. And you can look at me. I'm a little short, punk ass, whatever. I don't care what people say, right? And you shouldn't care about what people say. If you smart, and somebody say, "Oh, you trying to be white?" Well, fuck you. Be smart, because the original scientists were black. They weren't white. So, I'm here to help share that, and hopefully, inspire other people to share that. So that's why to get back to it, I really don't want to focus on the negativity, man. We got to speak about it.
I'm really glad he came through, because what we have today, the show, we have an African guy that's coming here who's well respected and from the Afina Music Awards and magazine. We got my brother here was a black guy, the blackest white guy I've known, what I'm talking about. And me, I'm just straight pro-black, and then that's why I'm kind of keeping my mouth closed, because I want everybody to speak their, just to have their word, and without me interjecting or saying anything. And so I really, this is a part of us building up the burnt bridges, I'm talking about, actually trying to bring this stuff together to show people that we all can get along, and that we all can come together on one accord and try to do something positive for the community.
I don't know if your mic is on, bro, because I hear my echo, but I don't hear your echo.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, cool beans. So, and just to add into that, let me tell you, man, when I talk about love, love comes from religion. People say God is love, right? Mm-hmm. And I used to work with ISIS. Mm-hmm. And the one that does Erykah Badu's hair. Okay. And she's a cultural icon. So cultural leaders from the Moors, from the Nation of Islam, from the Hebrew Israelites, Kemetic scientists, you got your Yoruba people. It's like all these different religions, right? They all want to build up black people. Mm-hmm. But they want you to join their shit first.
Yeah, they want you to pay fees and shit too.
But so here's the thing, right? When shit happens to black people, the first thing you see Black people, right? So if we come together and say, okay, look, we don't have money as black people, we don't have safety as black people, we don't have education as black people, right. No matter what the religion is, that's how you divide and conquer. You divide the religions, you divide the nationalities. White people was...
This is the third Afrima Awards, African Music Magazine Awards. My name is Sanika. I'm right here at the Arts Center in the city of Dallas.
As one of the top DJs in Dallas, I think it's important for me to learn more about the African music community, so I'm really excited.
Thank you. I want to say you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for stepping on the red carpet.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Muzik, and I'm here at the Afrima.
Everything I do is truly epic, so yeah, one love, man.
Guest here tonight at the Afrima Awards. This is my first year attending this.
Hey, this is DJ Obiagwu, Deep Jungle representing.
Hi, my name is Nikki Lau, your recording artist, radio host, humanitarian from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm happy to be here tonight at Afrima Awards, of course, here supporting because I'm a part of the entertainment industry and we're going to be having a great time tonight.
Great performances are expected. All the stars are in the house, so we're looking forward to having a great time tonight.
Hey, Manaira, how are you this evening?
I'm doing well. I'm happy we're all here. This is the third annual Afrima Awards, and I'm nominated for Video of the Year, so I'm excited.
Oh my goodness!
I'm excited to be here, and I believe I'm gonna give an electronic performance.
The opening performance, you don't want to miss it. The opening performance is gonna be like a dance group. It's gonna be amazing.
Africa obviously has great talents, and I am honored to be here today.
My name is Penda Marinjai and I am from the Gambia. I'm really excited to see Boun.
This is my first time here in the Afrima Awards. I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of artists and a bunch of beautiful people. We hope there's a lot that we don't expect, so we're keeping our eyes peeled.
Hi, my name is DJ Duffy and I'm presenting the DJ of the Year Award. You can catch me on VH1's Basketball Wives LA.
I'm humbled to be at the Afrima Award this year.
The very first time I'm coming for Afrima, and I'm so excited to be here.
To the Afrima 2016, my name is Rab Bakri, representing from Accra, Ghana, in New York, United States. I'm a music executive in West Africa. This is your boy Eme. I'm an artist from Burundi, Central East Africa.
You know, this is the third Afrima edition, so we want to see the best.
Hey guys.
With an American celebrity, and I'm so happy. I love this position.
Well, I just want to say that I'm excited to be here. I spent a little bit of time in South Africa. I think you got close to around as Atlanta. You guys got an opportunity to see us in South Africa.
Last year, I felt so good. I've never had allergy in my life before. When now the doctor said you have an allergy. I said, are you serious? Oh my God, allergy. That made me feel white. In the universities, make sure you run down no matter how hard the adversity. For my people, those suffering in silence, I love you, I pray for you in silence.
And the winner, Best Male Central Africa, goes to
Thank you very much. Welcome to the record. Thank you. Yeah!
Yes,
My lovely fans, you've been so awesome. I dedicate this to you. Thank you very much, Africa. Thank you, Africa.
I want to say a big thank you to Afrima for appreciating good music. This is so beautiful. God bless you.
Oh, phenomenal. What a great event. Great artists, great organization. The whole night went smoothly and very well.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. We're totally humbled. Assault Soul will keep on giving you the best.
But Nigerian music is taking it to the next level. And that's the good thing about us.
I want to thank my family, my friends that voted for me. I appreciate you all. Massacre. Done. Are you on them? Just your left time to fall. You're 44. You are 24. I am not baby. Jealousy.
If you're proud to be an African, say, hey. God bless Africa.
Let's come out, let's push African music because we are the greatest, whether we like it or not. You know that.
As long as I can breathe, I will always support African music. Do not stop.
Nowhere be like Africa, nowhere be like home.
This is from Pedro from Angola.
Wonderful!
I'm so happy.
What's your name? Can you tell me what's your name?
Ibtisam Tisket from Morocco.
From Morocco?
Yes.
You was Morocco in my house.
Anywhere you go, you don't think I know. Nowhere be like Africa, nowhere be like home. People who never to you.
I want to hear you sing this one last time because anywhere you go, there's nowhere like Africa. Are you ready? If you believe there's nowhere like Africa, let me see you put your hand up in the air like this. One time for the continent. Let's go. Let me see everybody. Are we together, yo? Anywhere you go, London you will say. Nowhere be like Africa, nowhere be like home. Anywhere you go, New York, Chicago. Nowhere be like Africa, nowhere be like home. Because we are
brother is dynamic, and this is the future of Dallas, because Dallas, you know, it started off as a racist city, right? But it's very integrated. Are we live yet?
We're live.
Oh,
we're back. Illinois Entertainment Radio. We got my friend, my guest, Mr. Anderson, and also we have my special guest, my boy, Russell in Motion.
Yes.
Now, the CEO of African Music Magazine is here himself, Mr. Anderson. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the Dallas, Texas.
Hey, thanks for having me. My name is Anderson Obiagwu. I'm the founder of the African Music Magazine and also the founder of the African Music Magazine Awards. And you can call me Big A.
Big A.
Yeah.
I see that. Big A Entertainment. Is that your entertainment company?
Yes.
How did you? When did you start Big A Entertainment?
We started 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
We started off from bringing African arts based in Africa, bring them out here to America and Canada and do tours to different cities within the United States with them. And started 10 years ago. I'm actually doing my 10 years in the game on May 4th here in Dallas.
Okay, you're going to be doing that at the Boun Factory?
No, the Boun Factory is going to be the award show.
Okay, so the award show is October 26th?
Yes, at the Boun Factory.
At the Boun Factory.
Yes.
Okay, and then you said that your next show is going to be when?
Center Stage. I'm doing my 10 years in the game.
10 years in the game at Center Stage.
Yes.
Okay, that's going to be great. Make sure that we get that information so we can get out there, man.
Sure.
And make sure that we blow it up for you also.
Great.
I heard you had Erykah Badu had some parts in this also.
Yes, at the award show. She was there last year.
Last year she was there?
Yeah, the Afrima award show. Yes.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So I've noticed that you. What is the African Music Magazine?
African Music Magazine is like it's an online music platform where you can go to find out what's happening in African musically. From the hottest song to the hottest video to who is dating who, and just anything about African music.
Okay, well that's great. So your goal is to actually bring the African music and incorporate it with the American music?
Yes, just to find a way. Been looking for a way to bridge that gap. Afrobeats right now it's like the new reggae. It's like the new sound.
Afrobeats.
Afrobeats.
I really like that already.
Yeah, right now the whole world is paying attention to it. You know how they jumped on reggae and dancehall back in the days. Right now, it's Afrobeats.
Okay, so that's the new wave.
Yes.
Okay, I remember back in the day we was all on. I was back with the Shabba Ranks. I don't know if everybody knew.
Shabba.
We was it was him. It was a lot of African music actually that was coming out back then. And then you stopped hearing it. So I'm glad that you're actually incorporating that again, or you're bringing that back out. Is it? So what do you want from the people?
Just to support African music. Just listen to it, download it. It's not hard to find. Right now, everything is on social media. You can just Google top 10 African artists, and it pops up on your screen. So
Yes, I went to your YouTube channel, and I was looking at the shows. You guys have some great shows. There's some wonderful artists, and I mean like rappers, singers, like it's all kinds. Yeah, little kids and dances. Like I was really amazed, and it's really entertainment. It is wonderful. I want you to know that is wonderful. I think what you're doing is great, and I wish it was like more people doing the same thing. You know, just actually trying to bridge that gap. You know, because I would really love to, you know, go to Africa and meet some of the people that's doing that type of entertainment and just mingle and get to know, you know, some of the roots from the motherland, you know. And the only way that we would be able to do that is to actually communicate and connect with our people.
Exactly. And then even at the award show, we usually have a music panel. Russell was there last year. He was blown away.
Oh, wow.
You know,
I'm telling you, man, you know, it's like the level of talent, you know, that we have in America. That people hear, and it's like I had a question. I'm like, "Yo, where are people at?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Where is the conscious African Americans? Why are they not here? This is like dope, and this is a gold mine." And it's like, because you know what happens is my cousins, they find something that starts to get hot, and then they take it. And we had talked about that because some artists are already starting to sample some. I think. What's his name? The one that just, the big dude. What's his name? Drake. So people start to sample it, right, and then they call it theirs. You know, like the Kardashians, they get a cornrow, and they say, yeah, we created. No, hell no. Cornrows have been African forever.
Oh yeah.
You know, so this is an opportunity for African Americans, affluent African Americans, to identify a marketable product and say, hey, we fuck with you, let's do this, right? And then start to build that bridge, because you know, like they say, all the dogs gonna be quiet until one barks. Then all the other dogs say, oh, it's okay to bark. This African right here, he's barking. Because you know, there's a lot of, you know, we try to talk about it in separate conversations. But there's a conversation that's like, Africans, no, you don't fuck with African Americans. African Americans, like, man, fuck them Africans. You know, and that was
a long time ago.
Yeah, and that was set up on purpose.
We never knew, you know, because we never get to the point where we actually go to an African and be like, hey, why you don't like me? I mean, it's just like
because nobody ever started that conversation.
Yeah, just like the white people. I never went to a white man and be like, hey, man, why you don't like me? Because basically, I already know what he's gonna say.
You too pretty. That's why.
Like your dick is big.
I wasn't gonna, but I haven't looked at it. Okay, I don't. No. Okay.
So that's what I mean. You know, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about, where we bridge that gap.
Right.
We have Africans and African Americans and white people on the same platform, and actually we're able to connect together through this music. That's what music does for the world.
Music heals.
Music heals, and it brings people together. True. No matter what color, creed, gender you are, what you believe in, what religion you are, you can always come together through a song. It's a song when you're happy, a song when you're sad, a song when your birthday, you know, a holiday. It's a song for every occasion, man. And music heals the world. That's what it does. And when I was looking at your platform and your entertainers, those guys are on star level. You know, I could see Mocha Soul up there. I could see the Butterfly Girl. I could actually see them performing with these people.
Oh hell yeah!
I
Get RZA up in there.
Badu up there. I was like, wow, these people are great. And one of the ladies that got away, I damn near thought she was Jill Scott. I was like, oh my god, and they beautiful. Beautiful people, man. I mean, sharp. It was so smooth and well put together. I really appreciated that. You know,
Erica was blown away, man. She was speechless. Right. She's like, "This is so freaking beautiful."
Yeah, that's something that needs to go on here. You know, and that I really like what I saw, and I really would like for other people to go out to that website. It's on YouTube. It's Afrina. Music magazine.
African Music Magazine.
Okay, African Music Magazine, but it's with Afrina. You can type in go to afrina.com.
Yeah, Afrima, AFRIMMA.
That's AFRIMMA.com, and it also has all the website information on there about the company, the business, what's going on with it. It has the videos on there. It gives you the updates and everything. I was checking that out. It had a lot of information on there about what's been going on, what's coming up, you know, and it's real informative, you know.
True.
I like what you're doing. I really do, you know.
Hey, I want to ask you, why Dallas?
Because I lived there all my life in America.
Okay, so okay, so then why Dallas for you? Why did you come to Dallas, and then what, where did you feel? I mean, what was the inspiration that says, you know what, you can do this? What made you think that you could, do African music, not only in Texas but America?
Growing up, I grew up in Nigeria. I came to America when I was like 24. So growing up, I grew up with that music. I was in love with the music. So when I moved down here to the States, when you go to the clubs here, they don't play African music. It's just reggae, hip hop, rap music, and it wasn't. I was thirsty for it, So I went to a friend of mine opened a club in Canada, in Toronto, in 2008. So I went over there. He invited one of the biggest African stars then. His name is Two-Face. So he performed, and he had an okay crowd. So I was like, wow, I want to try this. That was how I thought about it, and then we started, we just started bringing artists.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'll be amazed at how many people will just jump on and catch up. People that don't even listen to African music will go just because it's a new atmosphere and it's different, So big ups on that, man. Like I said, I really appreciate what you do. I'm behind you 100%. If there's anything that you need from Illnoiseent Entertainment, just feel free to give me a call or a text or anything, and we're there. We're there. We don't want to hold you up. He did tell me that you had to step out. So I just wanted you to let the people know if they wanted to be a part of the program or if they wanted to get in contact with you, how could they do that?
Yeah, you can reach me on my personal pages. On Instagram is BIGAENT, and same on Twitter. And then we also have a website, bigentertainment.com. For the award show is AFRIMA, AFRIMMA.com. And the award show is coming up October 26th at the Boun Factory. We're also gonna, it's like a whole weekend experience. On the 25th, we're gonna have a fashion show, and we're also gonna have the music panel. Then the next day, being the 26th of October, we're gonna have the award show. It's like a red carpet event. It's like the Grammys.
Wow. That's what I saw.
We ain't got to push him out yet.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to leave until about like 8:15.
Okay.
So yeah, you know what? I would
want to be courteous.
When you brought that up, now I did pitch an idea to you. You got the music panel, you got the fashion, and you got the music awards. In the future, would you like to reach out to business owners and do a business conference? Like, let's get together Africa, African American, Caribbean American, and start to build the business networks. Because if we build the economic engine in Africa, I truly believe it can overtake the economies of Europe, Africa, Asia, and North America.
Yeah,
what do you think about that?
We've been having that conversation with the African Chamber of Commerce, and it's something that's still in the works, and I'm hopeful that one day it's going to happen.
I think that would be so freaking dope. And it's so awesome that you're doing this in Dallas. And Dallas has got a very diverse population. There's a lot of African communities.
Yes, it is.
I think it's the third largest African population in America. Here in Dallas.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So let me ask you, what do you think needs to be done to really start getting more engagement with the Ethiopian, with the Nigerian, with the Ghanaians, with the Gambians, with the Mozambique, all these different communities in Dallas? Not only Pan-Africanism there, but also bridging and getting African Americans more engaged in activities. Yeah. What do you think needs to be done?
That's what we're trying to do now. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to connect the dots.
Try to connect the dots.
It took us 5 years to build the award within our community, within the African community. So now, pretty much every African in Dallas and Texas and America knows about the award show. Now we are trying to get into the American community, the African American community. And that's what we try. That's our main goal this year.
You know what? I forgot one. I gotta say this one country, very important country, Malawi.
Yeah.
Queen Agnes, what she's doing, I think, is very important because when she goes over and she does the reggae DJ stuff, right? That people fall in love with her, and then when they have a conversation, she's like, "No, I'm not Jamaican. I'm from Malawi." They're like, "Where's that?" So then she starts that conversation about Africa. So I think if we can get the club, on besides Heroes Lounge, I think we can start to incorporate more. But then, have some conversations, to where, people start to talk because really there's so much flavor. There's so much flavor in the fashion. Ain't nobody can dress better than a Nigerian. I'll argue with you. If you find somebody can dress better than a Nigerian, I will knock you out. You know what I'm saying? And, Nigerians, they're like the most educated country in the world. They have the most degrees. There's so many natural resources. So it's a shame that we can't sit down and start to take, advantage. Because I tell you, the Chinese are. The Chinese are investing big time in Africa.
But I think all that is beginning to happen. It's starting to happen now. People are aware of the African community here in America, here in Dallas, and it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
It's growing. The culture is growing out here. The Chinese, they migrated out here before us.
Yeah.
So that's why they're able to build these huge communities within Dallas. So we get in there. It's just a matter of time.
No, but they building communities in Africa too. In India and China, they're building huge communities in Africa, and they're taking the resources. They actually had something in the news yesterday that the Chinese have opened a police station in Africa. That's crazy. They're setting up like law in Africa. So I think that's something. Hey, did you got that queued up? Is there a way that we can take a break and check that out? What you got?
Yeah, we could check that out. But let's go to this Burna Boys.
Dangote.
Dangote.
He's one of the hardest. He's one of the hardest African artists right now. He's actually going to be on tour. We're bringing him to Dallas. I think it's May 25th.
Okay.
It's going to be amazing. He's sick with it.
I want to check it out.
Are you like sponsoring it? Are you like are you thinking of your website to buy tickets?
Yeah, but we haven't announced the ticket sales yet. We'll do that next week. Yeah.
You better start, man, because Dallas is a consumer city. You got to plan in advance. We got to get that out.
True.
All right. Well, here you go. Dangote.
Dangote, yes.
Dangote.
House of Blues for the 4th annual edition of the Afrima Award Show.
First time, and I'm impressed.
Nice. Well, we're here at Afrima. We come every year to show love. Big ups to Big A and to Ify. You guys always show love to not just Nigerians, but all of Africa. So I'm happy to be here. And you know, we're just crossing boundaries with music. We're crossing boundaries with music.
And Afrobeats is really taking over right now. What's your favorite African artist? So far, Platinum.
Everything is nice in Texas. That's what they say.
Guys, stop work. You collect best artists, best class, so you collect extraction. Living and static with our expertise. We call it shots, but then know they get service. When we come on London, you go check Paris. I dey smell heavy, I dey tell malice. I don't fear lifestyle, you go fear lavish. Only guests in my house, I dey less Spanish. I dey French there, tell me show my bed gladys. I dey smoke come on, I let some bread vanish. But don't be straight on my cup because we less Spanish. You just got break man, and we established.
What's going on, guys? What's popping? That was just Ben Gote.
Tell us more about them, man. Tell them about their movement and stuff.
Yeah, Dangote, that's Burna Boy. That's his latest track. The boy is sick with it. I'm telling you.
That shit is good. I like that. I felt like I was at the Caribbean island or some shit.
He's the future. Mark my word.
Wow.
He's the future. He's gonna be the next big thing out here.
What you know about what Flavor? What's going on with Flavor?
Flavor is good too. Flavor is gonna be at my event, you know, on May 4th.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna be here.
Yeah, he's gonna be here too.
Dude, he's like he was the artist of the year last year, right?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. You guys give out a lot of awards, man. Yeah. So how do you go about picking the artists and choosing who gets the award?
Oh, we have committee members in different regions in Africa, so they know who is leading, who is the best in every category that needs to be nominated. Like based on the committees, they pick off of, you know, who has the hottest single, who has the best video. We have different categories: best male East Africa, best male West Africa, best female North Africa, just different categories.
Wow. Well, I bet it's just a wonderful thing with the red carpet events and all that. I mean, I know the people are just happy to be there, man. I know when I looked at the videos, I was like, damn, this is just like a Grammys. You know,
professional production, man. Professional.
It's the African Grammys.
Yeah.
But we're trying to get it to that American Grammy level. Wow. But we need that Grammy money.
We all wish we had that Grammy money. That's what we're building for.
Yeah, because our biggest issue out here is that big corporations out here in America still don't believe in our numbers. It's hard for them to sponsor. They sponsor every other race, but not Africans. I don't know why. Wow. But we have the numbers. We have the numbers to show for it, but we've been knocking on that door. We've been knocking on those doors.
Well, I hope they go ahead and open that door. I really hope they open that door. It's been a while that we all been knocking on that door, trying to get in, and you know, but hopefully now that we're putting together, it's a bigger knock, you know what I'm talking about, and a louder yell, and they, you know, we have to force it open.
It's that fist that Big Mom was talking about, you know, fingers separately, but when you pull them fingers together to make a fist, you strike a powerful blow.
Yes. And that's what we're trying to do here now, man. So, Russell, what's up? What you got going on here, man?
Well, before we get into me, let's go ahead and recap his contacts so that he can, because he's got to do family stuff. This is a businessman. He got his family, but he got to do family stuff too. So run through it and a little slow.
Okay.
You know, because, you know, sometimes, you know, I'm cool, right? Some people be like, I can't understand what he's saying. So say a little bit slow so that they can follow and get involved with what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to reach me, you can reach me on social media on Big A. My handle is BIGAENT. That's Big AENT on Instagram and Facebook, and then on Twitter too. But you can also reach the award show if you want to check out more stuff on our website. You can go to afrimma.com, afrima.com. to see, pictures, videos from the past events and update, updated information about October 26th, which is going to be the date for this year's award at the Boun factory.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want your business to get visibility in front of a billion people, literally, because this gets streamed to Africa, right? True. And then we got 400 million people in America, but there's consumers. So if there's anybody that wants to step up, like lawyers, doctors, athletes, musicians, sponsorship, to you it may not be a lot of money, but whatever you want to do to jump in to sponsor this. And then vendors, you get involved, this could be something really big. And it's here in Dallas. It's not New York, it's not LA, it's not Miami, it's Dallas.
Yes.
So we get behind something like this. This can be our signature Essence Fest.
Yes, this could be our Grammy Award, And, if you guys go check out the website, if you go check out the YouTube channel, you will see exactly what I mean. I haven't seen anyone in Dallas putting on like this, and this is these people from Africa doing it big.
And they bring money. They bring money to the hotels. They bring money to the rental cars.
Professional.
They bring money to the restaurants because people got to eat, they got to sleep, and they got to travel. So these people, I don't know, about 10,000, 20,000 people came in. Yep. And that's money. That's revenue for the city of Dallas. So politicians need to get in on this too.
Yes.
Because we come together. Dallas is becoming an international city.
Yeah.
So what's that bell keep going off, bro?
What is that? It's the phone probably.
It's like, shut up, Russell. But yeah, man. Hey, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you for coming. And you're more than welcome to come back. Just keep us updated on everything.
And he will come on your show too. Just hit him up because this guy's got the information that needs to be shared. So the more radio shows, more TV shows, the faster we can get this vision out. So thank you for coming, bro.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
All right.
If I could see